Hello and welcome to another session with Detective Lazaria. And today's topic, it is on the... Yay! You guys can read what that says, because I can't, because I want it to not be heard. I know you're going very strong in the EMF meter. Hold on. Let me show the key people and the roles real quick to the viewers, in case your names do pop up. All right, so these are the key people. And the aspects of this, with a little bit of notes. Okay, so again, this is something that occurred between 1848, struck very well in the 1849 time, and then lasted until 1855 in the state that I'm in, which is California. Obviously, I don't know if I'm literally sitting on GOLD. Who knows? It's a possibility because it's in the same state. So in my display area, I have the real deal, the not so real deal, and the fun deal. So basically, if the spirits can tell me what is the real deal in this pile, I have a cat ball, so this should be for that, and that's obviously for that, and this is that. This has a specific name. If they can tell me, that'd be cool. It won't say the actual real mineral name, but the name of it, that'd be cool. Again, it's just something I found that has the same color. I have no clue if it's made out of it. But I brought it out just as a little chance to see if they know. So I'm not seeking those that passed away, per se, during this unfortunate big time of 1848 to 1855. I'm just more curious if any of the spirits lived and actually was here during that time and want to tell their story. I mean, if they happen to unfortunately pass away in this, that they can tell me. So either it's going to be hopefully names that are notable, that'd be cool, and anything related to what they went through or how it was for them, and anything else. Okay, Spirit Talker is on. That's a way to communicate to me. It spews out phrases, names, words. The EMF meter you've already been using, and that's basically a yes meter. And it just, if you go to yellow and I ask a question, it's telling me yes. If you go to red, it's like a very strong yes. So let's see who will come into this session and what will be said. So this is, again, for a viewer, a subscriber who said I should probably put more airtime on this topic, and I am. I did brush on it, but I said, you know what? I don't think I spent a lot of time on it. Let's just do a full-on solo session on it. So here we are. So again, Spirit Talker is on.
Violate.
Interesting. That's the first word it says, which could be possible tied to this. Let me do a quick search on this, if it's possible. Give me a second.
Yes, over here.
So you're here? Okay. So yeah, apparently it did. Interesting. Whoa, it's going strong in the EMF meter. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm trying to show the viewers when you put that word violate, I was trying to tell them how it did. Yeesh. So unfortunately, the spirits are trying to get my attention over here again. Ah, see, look at that. They're like, yes, over here. Pay attention. Okay, I'm here. So that's interesting. There's a lot more. You're going to have to do a quick pause and read because I'll probably have to scan back. But here, some more information about that violate word. Who knew? Bless you down there. That would be a person that lives here that just sneezed. So don't worry, it's not a spirit. So again, if you were a spirit that happened to have lived through this time, and you know which one is the real deal, can you light up that particular cat ball, which we call those clear balls, with your spiritual hand fingers as you tap on it, or move it, or pick it up?
My name is Harry.
Hi, Harry. Mm. Yeah. I didn't see any Harrys tied to it, but there was somebody that had the last name Gold. I'm like, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Although it is kind of funny how it popped that up. I'm like, that's not what I wanted. So, like I said, it could just be somebody named Harry that happened to discover this mineral. Maybe he struck and got. Let's see if I can finish my sentence. Oh.
You are peaceful.
Thank you. Okay.
She will harm you.
Okay. So sometimes when I see things like this tied to scaring me, making it seem like a spirit's trying to harm me, probably isn't. Just spirit talker trying to spew out some spookiness. So I might just bypass it, just assume it's just random. I do apologize if it was a real thing, but that's kind of how I feel lately, with the spirit talker. So again, is there anyone that happened to live through this time of 1848 to 1855 and obviously was able to get the actual stuff and make a living and settle here? And maybe, I don't know, unfortunately it does not tell me states. I'll be like, where'd you come from? Because many people traveled very far to come here to make it big. And if they can tell me the word that might be associated with this type.
I'm making those noises.
The fact that you said I'm making those noises and the cat food dispenser went off at the exact same time. That was interesting. Coincident timing, that's for sure. So again, like I said, if the spirits can tell me what's in this box, what's another word for it, The mineral, I don't think you can say in the Spirit Talker, so maybe the actual version of this. This little vial, you can tell me what it is. And that's just for fun. Yeah, fun. So, yeah. All right. Whoa.
You are joyful.
Why, thank you. Somebody's very hyped up. I see you, but not. I can only see that you're lighting up the EMF meter. You can, again, tap something that tells me that you know what is the real deal of this time frame of 1848 to 1855. What is the real deal? Again, this is for that, that for that, and that's obviously for that. Those other two in the back are just for you to have fun. So far, I'm peaceful and joyful to the spirits. Awesome. And just so you know, what's in that vial is
Why are you here?
because I'm doing a session with the spirits with the time of 1848 to 1855. Something big happened in California, and it became a word, or phrase, I mean, or it became an era, I guess. That is an era, a period of California time. I don't know. Anyways, I'm here because this is also my room. So like I said, just so you know, that is what I just showed you. And it does mention...
Insight.
Insight? Okay. And it does mention, if you can even zoom in, there. So even though this is not from probably, but it is letting me know that it is legit. That's why I'm trying to see if the spirits can also tell that it's legit, the real deal. And maybe the viewers, if I have any that want to comment below, do you remember learning about this in school? Did it interest you? Did you by chance watch any movies?
How do we work it?
How do you work it, Icky the Clear Cat Balls? Is that what you're asking? If so, can you light up the EMF meter to yellow if that's what you want me to tap to show you? Maybe. Okay. So again, saying, how do I work it? Maybe they were referring to the clear cat balls. Again, those are what they are. Spiritual fingers, however you can get them solid enough. Either you're going to pick it up, give it a shake, or give it a tap. As long as you get them to move. Sometimes you got to bap it really hard or move it. And pray to God that you actually bapped it on. There you go. See? Sometimes you just got to play with it until it lights up. So just in case, I'm going to do this one too. Just so I can see if you guys can easily tap it. There. Again, so now that you know how they work. Support. So that was again me, just showing how they can light it up. Maybe it was difficult for them to do. So again, if you can do the same thing, but show me which one is the real deal. And I'm assuming when you say support, you came here to support your family by being able to maybe grab a hold of this stuff to make it big. That's what I kind of figured. So again, I'm curious if they can light it up real quickly. I know it's silly, but I have a feeling there's a movie.
Mavis.
Hi, Mavis. I don't know if there was a Mavis. I'll look in a second. I just have this weird sensation. Okay, I'll look now. Fine. I'll look. I'll look now. Hold on. Oh my god. I can't. Somebody named Mavis is like, no, you look up me now. Not Marvis. Mavis. Sorry. Somehow an R got there. It's not coming up with anything. It's telling me some other name. Yeah, nothing tied to it. Just they're saying Maisie, Maisie, and I'm like, no, it's not what I. It said closet. Oh,
Closet.
I don't know. I was looking at the looking up again. It was very strong, the EMF meter for when Mavis popped up, and I was trying to see if it was legit, but I can't find them. I'm sorry. I'm trying, but I got nothing. So I don't know if you're just not notable enough to be known, but are you letting me know that you? Oh,
Isaac.
I think Isaac is just a random name that comes up a lot, but let's see. Oh, there's a possibly a Chief Isaac of the, I can't pronounce it, but HAN people. Here, or Isaac Newton, but that's not tied to the era.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, it's the first time it said that to me. This is Detective Lazaria. Hi. I'm assuming maybe I'm speaking to either Mavis, Isaac. Hello. It just said that. Introduce yourself. Hello. Never mind. Going back, going back, going back. Yeah. So again, it would be nice if you can tell me a little bit more about this time while they were here, assuming it was from 1848 to 1855. How was it to come over and do? Oh,
We like you.
we thank you. I said you are peaceful, you are joyful, and they like me. Thank you for letting me know. So again, I'm just curious if any spirits who want to join me and tell me their story about how they were able to maybe settle here because of this. I don't know where you came from, but I'm sure it was far. And you got lucky, like I said. You were able to obtain this shiny object. I don't know if you had to do a lot of work to finally find it, but someone's telling me, yeah, it took a while. It took a lot of hard work to get to this. Yeah? So I can kind of picture you guys scraping for this special thing here and getting a workout. Hopefully not during the hot summer time.
Mason.
Mason? Is that like an occupation? You were a mason? Not saying a name, but maybe you were a mason? A lot of M names for some reason. No. Are you by chance Jim Mason? Even though it's a different time period. It's called Klondike GOLD Rush. It's a different time period. Oh.
They hung me.
Well, here's the person that could be tied to the name, maybe. Otherwise, that's what I was thinking of, Freemasons. Maybe the person that just told me that they got HUNG was somebody who may have taken without permission, aka stole somebody's hard-earning stuff, and that was your punishment, maybe?
Watch out.
Ah, how about this one? So we got John Mason, who was a criminal, and he was HUNG. Wow, okay. I see. Interesting, though. All right. So I don't know if it was Mason who was, or it's just another spirit. Just let me know. Can you make? I don't know. Is the word even on here? What this is? I don't know. Can they find the word for me so I can finally say it? I've been trying not to, but I don't even know if it's in here in the word bank. Even if you put something close to it, that'd be cool. Well, like I said, there's also another name for that type. I'll show the viewers the other name. So that's what's on the back.
Memories here.
So I'm kind of curious if I can get that word right there. If it's possible. Memories here relating to, again, during the 1848 to 1855. wondering if I show pictures of. Looks like they want me to show pictures of it. There you go. Did you guys ever get the chance to experience this? Again, the real deal. Are you able to obtain this to become?
I was cremated.
Okay. I guess I'm just curious if having, not just having the object, the real deal here, but having an image of the stuff, if it can help summon those that happen to remember living through that time. And maybe unfortunately did pass away during that time. And like I said, it continued for a while. But in particular,
Susan.
I keep getting Susan. Okay. What about Susan? Did she live through it?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. If this is Susan, hi. I don't know, but there wasn't anybody mentioning Susan during that time, but I'll try to look you up. If I can type with one little finger here. I don't know if it's like Susan or Sue, but I'm going to type in the first. I mean, there was a song.
Fatal.
Did someone pass away? Unfortunately, fatally? You just said fatal. Maybe it's unfortunate that you pass away fatally. Not really. Maybe just get rid of.
He killed me.
Susan, you were K'd by somebody fatally over GOLD. I mean, was he after your GOLD? Wish I can have them say it for me so I can finally say it. It is almost 30 minutes. I'll probably just have to break the ice, no pun intended, and just say it. So in like 2 minutes or so, if I want to say it, I'm probably going to, because I don't think it's in here. And maybe it'll actually help the spirits come out too. They're probably, what's she talking about? We can't spell that. What's that? Yeah, I'm not finding anything related to a Susan or a Sue.
I visit.
Did you come here to visit California because of what was happening during that time? So you just went to come to visit how it was? You wanted to see what was going on? And again, maybe try to make it big? If you ever were able to obtain any of this stuff? Hmm. All right, Bill, my viewer, subscriber. I'm trying. I know it's not a whole lot.
We remember you all.
That's good to know. Maybe, oh, there you go. Did any of my family members happen to experience this time of 1848 to 1855? The gold rush? I'm finally saying it because it's been beyond 30 minutes. Again, anybody from family members to other spirits, did you come to California to see what this whole thing was about, this gold that was discovered? And did you want to come here to make it where you found it so you can make it big and settle here? So maybe you didn't live here originally and you moved here from somewhere far to make it a living here. And again, like I was saying earlier, if the spirits are able to, would be nice, can you light up the particular cat ball, make it a clear ball that's near the real object of gold? Which one out of these three is the real object of gold? Can you light up that particular one on this display up here? That'd be awesome if you can. Hmm?
You're aware of me.
Hmm. I mean, I kinda am, but not sure where you're at. I can't see you if you're here. There are, again, clear balls that light up to tell me that you're here. In the back, there's a table and there's a chair. You can interact with those, but ideally the one up here, these three, if you can tell me which one is the real deal of gold. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. Hmm.
Cat.
I do have a cat. Are you concerned about the cat? Or you miss the cat because she's not here in the room? So again, sometimes I have Fiona in the bedroom, so she's not interrupting. So she's there, but like I said, I bring her in after I put everything away so she doesn't knock anything over, especially this stuff. I don't want her to knock it over. So if you guys want to, pet her, you're going to have to wait. Oh, that's true. Also, cat. Let's see if they were trying to say cat and then the other word. Because unfortunately, it does not have the full saying together. So it's separated. If it says the other word, that'd be cool. And then it lights it up, that'd be even more cooler. So either they were talking about my cat, Fiona, or they're talking about something else. We'll find out.
Renewal.
Renewal. Not sure what you mean by renewal. It's not tied to anything related to the era. Just funny because it's apparently a TV series or a show. I was like, what? Anyways. That's weird. Alright, well, like I said, I'm trying for my friend Bill who suggested I do more of a full solo session on this, but I don't know if I'm really reaching people from this time period.
It watches from the dark.
Okay. So again, if you happen to be a notable person from the era of 1848, especially 1849 to 1855, can you please put your name in? 2, can you tell me what it was like to, say, get lucky with finding this gold? What did it feel like? And what were you able to do once you obtained the gold? I know it mentioned support, so you came here to hopefully support your family by getting a hold of it, which you may have. And unfortunately, some were possibly cayed due to.
Follow us behind you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just me here.
I didn't think there was just one spirit, so I'm pretty sure there's a few of you. I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to have to warn them 20 minutes left. That'll be my 1 hour mark, and then I'm going to go. So if you want to get into this session and tell me who you are and other things, please tell me. And of course, light up that cat ball that is telling me that you know which one is the real gold out of all the 3 objects on this display.
Ezekiel.
Hi, Ezekiel. What's up? Sounds like a possible name that was during that era. Sorry, I'm shaky because I had to switch out my hands. Unfortunately, some of these names I'm not going to be able to find relating to it. Oh.
I was so sick.
Oh, hey, it says right here. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. So, wait, hold up. So, not only was it a big thing for those to get wealthy, but unfortunately, many had passed away because of what happened during this. Yeah.
Suffering.
So, again, this one right here. Oh, wow. And then, of course, that. It just said I was so sick, and this is a very sick illness. Oh, yeah, that too. And then, of course, that. Oh, wow, interesting. So, again, this is somebody who unfortunately caught one of these very bad illness or diseases. Thank you for putting that out there for me to learn about it. I totally forgot. So, sorry that you may have lost your life during that time because of this. And you were probably suffering. So, you probably didn't even get to see what the gold could have done for your family or yourself. I don't know if after passing away, if the gold was able to continue to be with your family. That way they can at least have something to, live with.
My lungs collapsed.
Okay. Again, that could be associated with some of these diseases. Mm-hmm.
They will scratch.
Could you tell me, is it because they got poison ivy? Or like a rash? Maybe they contacted a rash because they were itchy? So whatever illness or diseases you got, some of them required that feeling to itch your body so much you were scratching yourself. So again, I just typed in that, and that's probably also because it did say my lungs collapsed. Oh, now it's like, okay, we're going to tell her all about this stuff. Hold on. She said we only have less than now 15 minutes. Give her all the stuff we can show her. Yeah, basically. So that putting so much effort on the EMF meter, you can here. I might actually have to take the EMF meter away and just see if they can focus on the capitals. So I'm going to take this away. Right here, this device. Do apologize. Sorry if you were trying to use it. Again, can you tell me which one of these items is a real deal, aka the real gold?
Genevieve.
Hi, Genevieve. So Genevieve, or anyone else that's still here. Again, I'll just demonstrate one last time because I gotta get someone to light it up, hopefully. Otherwise,
Kindness.
I'm doing my best to be very kind. Alright, let me give it a go. So this is how you light it up. You just give it a beepity bappity boop, or you can shake it, or you can try to pick it up with your spiritual fingers or hands. Just like that. So again, that's me. But can you tap or light up the one that you know is the legit real gold? What item? So again, if the cat ball is next to that item, can you tap it to let me know? That'd be cool. I know that the viewers and I know which one is, but here's what they do. So that means there's a lot of spirits that may have passed away during this time. Wow.
Better watch out.
So not only for your safety, because of what you probably were able to obtain after searching for it, but also all the things that were being spread with all the illnesses and diseases. So it's like a combination for that phrase, better watch out. All right. So, like I said, that doesn't help me.
Serenity.
All right. So, I guess maybe they're just not willing to let me know. I mean, I don't know. Let me check one more time on this. Let's see. What does it say on that? I mean, I just typed in Serenity and that other thing, and this is what we get. So I don't know. It's true. Oh, also, that's right. Where was some of these items, where was some of the gold found? What was it next to? I mean, ideally, I'm trying to look for that word if it comes up. Totally forgot. And another thing is where they also are in. Or maybe you were somebody who was some worker in something. Such as that. So I'm looking for maybe that word, that word, house. Okay.
House.
House. Okay, yeah, house. So again, maybe you came here to make a living and have a future in this new state, aka California, and you were able to obtain a house because of you having some of that. Ah,
I'm from the 1800s.
okay. That definitely follows with the time period of the gold rush. So let me put this back on. So again, 10-ish minutes, we'll see. So I just said the 1800s, and that definitely is the era, because it's 1848 to 1855.
Uncle.
Uncle. You were somebody's uncle? Yeah, all my uncles that I know of, unless it's a great great uncle, then I have no idea. Yeah, but maybe it's just let me know that they were an uncle, or just a random word. Still haven't gotten any of those notable names, which is a bummer.
I like to talk.
I like to talk too. So here we go. It said house, right? And here's some things. So we have the Gold Rush era houses, such as the 1857 Harlan House in San Ramon.
You are talented.
Thank you. 1853. And a rare, but there. So the pioneers. Cool. All right, real quickly. I wish I had split view ×3. So again, we didn't get anything related to, again, these names at all, which is a bummer. Not even that one. Even after having sessions where it would repeat these names, but nothing. Okay, I guess maybe they're not here. Doesn't have to be closer.
Closer.
Sometimes when they say closer, something lights up. Yes, you also had to really look close to that mineral to make sure it was a real thing. So as you're panning for the gold, you have to swift and shift through all this debris to find the little shiny object called gold. So you had to get closer to observe what was really there that could have been considered the real thing. Again, you haven't lit up the capsule that is associated with the real mineral, the gold, that I brought up here. I'll just point it, maybe. So, if you want to take it, you can. If you want to snag some of that for you to take to heaven, you can. Again, that little vial.
Green hair.
I'm going to skip that. The only thing I can think of green hair is if you went into chlorinated water. That's the only thing I can think of. But that has nothing to do with it. Okay. All right, 6 minutes. I'm not sure if we'll get much out of this, but...
Calmness.
Do you seriously think that there was calmness during this time? Was there really people being calm as they were trying to search for the gold? Something tells me no. I think it was a bit chaotic. Because again, there's so many people trying to search for it. To just get just even a little bit of that glimmery gold. Mm-hmm. All right, Bill. I tried. I am in California, but it's just like, I guess it doesn't help as much as I hoped. Hard to say. I wouldn't be surprised if I did another session not related to this at all, and I all of a sudden get the things that I've been trying to ask for. I was like, really? You couldn't have said it then? Okay, now you're telling me.
Brown eyes.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I mean, my eyes are kind of bluish green, but did you have brown eyes? I don't know if you're describing yourself. Cool, I guess. All right, let's just, because I'm about to end it, whether I go past a little bit of 1 hour, but question is there any chance that you know that there are spirits haunting the locations of where the gold was discovered? Can you light up anything? Maybe keep it on yellow for a little bit longer so I can see it. If it goes too fast, I can't see it fast enough. So again, is there spirits haunting those locations where the gold was discovered? When I say haunting, I mean like stuck there maybe. Or residual energy is still there.
I was so scared.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, maybe they were scared to know to the unknown of what would happen, trying to do the long journey to here, just to hopefully get some type of portion of this gold so they can make it big.
I'm hiding here.
Oh. Okay, well, this might be, in your case, a safe spot. All right, well, it looks like I might have to end it very shortly here. We're going to get a lot of noises. Dinner is being made, I guess. Or wait. Maybe not. I don't know. So I'll just hear tinkering downstairs. Maybe they're just getting snacks. I don't know. Last few words. What do we got here? Because again, not a whole lot really. I'm trying. I even brought the real deal. Even if it's not from the exact era and the exact spot, but I got the real deal. But they didn't tell me which one it was. And again, it's that one. Oh well, I tried. All right, last word. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's like they're doing it on purpose. They're like, we're gonna make you pass your hour. Anything. Hurry up. I need to go. Okay. Since we're taking too long, I'm gonna just go ahead and
I know.
Okay. So you know which one is the real one? Right, we know which one's the real one. We just don't want to light up the capital. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. All right. Well, this is your Detective Lazaria having to sign out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye. Sorry, I gotta go.